Hello to my all student. This side Sachin, a commerce department faculty in University of Delhi. Today I'm recording this video to give you a brief detail for the paper Business Analytics under 6th semester, and this particular video is for NCWEB and regular student as well who are pursuing BCom program in University of Delhi. So without wasting a time, just have a look of the curriculum, the syllabus part of this paper. So have a look. So this is our curriculum or the syllabus you can say for business analytics. As you can see, this is a discipline specific course. And before going to start with the marks and credit allocation, let's go through first the UPC code, which is mostly required in your while filling the examination form. So just have a look once for the UPC code. So I'm just writing here the UPC code for this paper will be 4120936601. Another UPC code 24120836601. So we have two UPC code. So the first one, which is eighth, that is for BCom honors. Those who are studying this paper under the course BCom honors, they can follow this particular UPC code. And those who are pursuing their BCom program in Delhi University as a regular student or as an NCWEB student, so they can prefer this particular UPC code for this paper. So I'm writing for here as well for BCom program. So I hope the UPC code is clear to you all. So now you can now see the syllabus curriculum. So we have discipline specific course where now you can see the course title and the code, which is business analytics and the DSC 6.1. Here you can see the credits, which is allocated 4. As you know that DSC paper is always having a 4 credit points. Now this 4 credit points is divided into two parts, lecture 2, practical component 2, right? If we go for the marks allocation, let's say if we want to see that marks allocation of this particular paper, so I'm just giving a title here, marks. As you can see, this is a 4 credit points, right? So as you all are aware that 1 credit point is equal to 40 marks, right? So that means that 4 credit point will be total of 160 marks. As you can see, the credit point is also into 1:1 ratio, equal component, right? So here the marks also divided into equal component, that is 80 for your theory or 80 for your practical lab component. Now be careful, this particular lecture theory further divided into two component, which is 60 and 20, right? This particular 60 will be your main theory exam, okay? Main theory exam, and for this particular exam, you will be granted 2 hours. You will be granted 2 hours to complete your Delhi University final theory paper. Then this particular 20 is representing your internal assessment, and the internal assessment verification will be 8 is to 8 is to 4. That is 8 for test, 8 for assignment, 4 for attendance. So this is the your 80 marks verification, right? If you go for this particular practical component, as it is indicating that both the aspects are equally important, so you can't just ignore this practical component, right? So the practical component verification will be like 20 for your CA, that is continuous assessment, and lab will be of your 40 marks lab exam, and remaining 20 marks will be considered as your Viva, right? And this particular continuous assessment will be in your practical file. So your faculty will be asked for a practical file, which will be of your 20 marks. So this is how the overall marks distribution of this paper is set by Delhi University. I hope this marks allocation is clear to you all, right? And another important aspect is to continue with this particular paper in your 6th semester, you must have studied business statistics in your 3rd semester. If any of the student has not studied the business statistics paper in their 3rd semester, so you are requested to kindly visit in your administrative office of the college and let them update you have not studied this particular paper in your 3rd semester because XYZ reason. So and then you are not supposed to appear in this particular paper in your sixth semester, right? So now we can see the learning objective of this particular paper, right? So I'm just highlighting certain points. So the main agenda or the main theme or the main aim of Delhi University for assigning you this particular paper is to learn the business intelligence, right? And analytics. You will come to know that how we can compare or analyze each certain aspect in business, which include the different data set, right? Or you can say like business data, analyzing or data using various statistical tool. Here you will also get one plus point. You will learn certain specific Excel tool, RStudio, coding, for this particular paper. So creating a predictive models, like predictive model mean basically regression analysis. ठीक है, regression equations form करना और फिर उससे predict करना कि what can be the output in certain situations. The same aspect is utilized in a corporate sector as well, where we are supposed to answer or take the decisions depending on the evidence, right? And that evidence is the basically your business analytics, right? The same, we will proceed to the next component of this particular paper, which is learning outcome. Like suppose if a student has done this particular paper and he or she qualify this paper, so what is the output she has gained, right? Or what is the basically uh, internal or knowledge that will be help to corporate in a corporate sector as well. So you can check out like first describe skills for computation and aggregation of data using spreadsheet. सबसे important. Two people will get a knowledge of spreadsheet like Excel, that how to use Excel sheets. You all are aware that we have an Excel software, right, in Microsoft. Then how can we use that particular spreadsheet or Excel to get the business analysis tool, how we can apply certain tools in Excel sheets. Secondly, you will learn finally that what is the basically pivot table, right? Pivot table again, you will learn under Excel spreadsheet, then similarly pivot charts. Then in third, you can see that after completing this particular paper, you must have the particular knowledge of R package. You will gain a knowledge of R Studio, that how we use R Studio in business analytics world or scenario. Then similarly, you will learn that how linear regression models basically formed using spreadsheet as well and using R software as well. And the fifth one point that you will learn that how to examine the textual data analysis using R software. So as you can see that we have five outcomes, right? After completing the paper or passing the exam. So you will get a command over these 5 points. As it is 5 points, somehow it is giving an indication that in this particular paper, you are going to have 5 unit as well, because each unit build a pillar of these 5 points, right? So what are the particular units? So let's have start. The first unit is the introduction part. As the name suggesting introduction, that means now you will learn what are the different points and what can be the particular scenario. So first, the data and data science. So then here you will learn basically the data and data science. What are the difference between these two terms? How they are interlinked with each other. Similarly, the data analytics and data analysis, classification of analytics, where you will learn the different major branches of analytics, right? Application, then application of business analytics, where you will learn that what are the major practical area where business analytics tool can be implemented. Similarly, you will learn the different types of data here, right? And also deal with the application of big data, right? And the challenges that is faced under a big data. You guys know that a big data, that means a large volume. And as you know that when we talk about stock market indices, so we know that the data change in within the seconds. So if the data is changing within a second, that means that will be in a huge volume. So to deal with this particular data, you can learn that how we have to monitor certain data or what can be the challenges for an business analytics to deal with certain situations. This is all about your unit one. And similarly, I'm writing here the marks allocation as well. So you will get a theory from this unit, which will be of your 15 marks. Make sure that you will prepare this unit as per the weightage. So the theory component from this unit will be 15 marks. There will be no practical question from this particular unit. So I hope the unit one particular syllabus or the topics or the marks are clear to you all. Now moving forward to the second unit, as you can see, the data preparation, summarization, and visualization using spreadsheet. Here, basically, you will learn that how or can we use the diagram, charts, and summary, or how to make the summary of the data using the spreadsheet. Spreadsheet mean Excel, right? So this particular second unit will be of completely your practical, and that's why I'm just marking here the marks or from this particular unit or the weightage of this particular unit will be gonna 10 marks, and then these 10 marks of your practical part, right? So that will be your practical component. There will be no theory from this particular unit, right? Similarly, as it is a practical unit, so here you will learn how to make the apply the certain tools in data, whether it is sort or filter, conditional formatting, text to column. Text to column is used to basically convert the CSV files into Excel spreadsheets. Similarly, you will learn here removing the duplicates values, how to create outliers, how to identify outliers, right? How to find the missing values, then how create a pivot table, pivot charts, and scatter plots as well, histogram, line charts. These are the practical component that is going to be covered under unit 2. So this will be your particular second unit. Similarly, if you go for the third unit, that is something new for you all, where you will start the R. R here is basically a software, right? R Studio, the coding software, where you learn the coding some kind of thing, where you will learn that introduction to R in the first, because it is a first time that you students are learning this paper or a topic. So first we will begin with the introduction to R, ki what is in R, then what is the advantage of R, then installation of R packages. There are certain packages which we need to install in R to form certain syntax. Similarly, you will learn that how to import data from the spreadsheet files, like from the Excel. If there is a file in a store in Excel, then how you will copy or how you will import that file into your R Studio. So this is from unit third. The remaining part from unit third is as follow. Similarly, the remaining part from your unit third will be commands and syntax, right? Command and syntax basically mean that formula or the coding parts like package installation, libraries, right? Libraries mean it is a place where your all packages will be installed, and you will checkbox. Like there will be a checkbox which you need to click, which you need to check before going to start, before going to use that particular package services. Similarly, data structure in R, where you will learn that how to create vector, matrix, array, right? Data frame. Data frame mean basically you will learn utilize this particular syntax of data frame to create a tabular form presentation of data. Similarly, the factors and control flow loops, functions, and apply family. So this will be the practical component under unit 3. Again, if we go for the marks allocation part of this unit, so you can make a note that this particular unit will combine both your theory plus practical, right? If we go for theory, so your theory will be of 10 marks from this particular unit. Similarly, if we go for practical part, so the practical component from this unit will be of 5 marks. So overall total weightage will be here 15 marks, right? So make sure that here your total particular component or the total weightage from this particular unit will be of 12, 10 plus 5, total of 15 marks. Then you can go for your fourth unit, which is again a second important part related to your R studio, right? You will extend your third unit inputs, right? To again start with R, where you will learn how we can utilize statistics tools in R. So that's why the unit name is also indicating descriptive statistics using R, where you will learn again importing data files, data visualization using different kind of charts, where histogram, line graph, similarly box plot, right? Here you will again learn that how to measure the center of tendency, mean, median, mode, right? Measure of dispersion. Similarly, you will learn the relationship between variables, similarly covariance, correlation, and coefficient of determination. So these are the statistics component which you are going to implement in fourth unit in RStudio. And if we go for the marks distribution for this particular paper or unit, so the marks will be as follow. Like if we first go for theory paper, so the theory component from this unit will be of 10 marks. Then we can go for the practical as well. So the practical component from this unit will also of 10 marks. Overall total marks from this unit will be 20. So the overall weightage of unit 4 is 20 marks, which is 10 for theory and 10 for practical, right? So now the last unit of the particular paper, which is predictive and textual analytics, right? In this particular unit, you will learn that how we can do the correction or addition in the basically paragraphs. So the simple linear regression model as well, the confidence, prediction interval, multiple regression, coefficients, right? Basic textual data analysis, significant, their application in practical life challenges, then text mining, categorization, and sentiment analysis. And these all components studied under the R Studio. Keep remember. So fifth unit is again the extended version from the fourth unit. So this particular unit can't be missed by the student just because the marks allocation for from this particular unit from theory and from practical both are very important. If we go for the theory component, so 25 marks theory will be there, which is a huge number for a student. And similarly, we go for practical. So the practical component from this unit will be gonna 15 marks, right? So you can see that overall weightage from this unit is 40. You can check it out. If you see like for theory marks 25, 10, 35, 35 and 10, 45, and next unit 2, 45, and then from unit 1 it is 45 and 15, 60, right? The total is 60 from theory. As from unit 2 there is a no theory, so 60 marks for theory. And if you count for practical, so 10 here, right? 10 from unit 2. Similarly, you can check it out, 10, and then 15 here, 25, 25, then 10, 35, 35, and 5, 40. So 40 will be of your practical and 60 of your theory paper. So this is all about this particular paper. And for the book reference, I just want to suggest you that there are certain books, as you can check it out here as well. Alexander, A. Giri, U. Kumar, A. Mackey, B. Motwani, M. Note, A. Oi, T. Paul, right? And similar as well. So these particular text books cover the entire syllabus. Somehow there can be some additional point as well. You can go for that as well, or you can follow the books as prescribed by your faculty members. So this is all about this particular paper. I hope this particular topic is clear to you all. And let's connect with this paper and try to grab as much as you can, because this particular paper is something which is going to be very important for your corporate and for job oriented as well. Because here you are going to understand that how the spreadsheet or R Studio basically utilize in business analytics. You all are aware that in coming scenario, if you are not going in a government job sector, so definitely you are going or planning for a corporate sector. So you must have a command over the Excel sheets and over R Studio as well. So take this paper seriously for your, not just for your academics, but just for your coming future as well. So stay tuned with us. And if you have any query, any doubts related to any units or any marks allocation, so you can comment in our video section. Thank you so much and best wishes for your this particular paper. Good luck.